What do you get when you cross a pebble and a sphere? Rock and roll. Hey, boys, girls, welcome to video lesson 10-7. Our lesson on hold your horses. The power theorems. Okay, the first power theorem is the chord power theorem, or the chord power theorem. Okay, and we proved this in class, and we'll talk about it some more. But it says that in a circle, if I have two chords that intersect each other, where they intersect, the opposite sides of the chords, their products are equal to each other. So A times B is equal to C times D. Of course, I said that wrong. C times D. So as we look right here, again, X times W is going to equal to Y times Z. Okay, so in this picture right here, I know that this piece, 2 times 15, is going to equal 10 times this piece right here. Let's call that piece that we're looking for X. Find AB. Let's call it X. So now I know that 2 times 15 is equal to 10 times X. Well, 2 times 15 is 30. That's equal to 10 times X, 10X. Divide by 10, divide by 10. X equals trace, which of course is B. Okay, you guys try this one. Find X. X is right here. Okay, we got a chord power theorem. So go ahead and solve for X. Okay, we got 8 times X is equal to 4 times 4. So 8X therefore is equal to 16. Divide by 8 on both sides. X equals 2. How did you do? Sorry. Okay, let's try this one right here. We got the chord power theorem. We know that this chord, or this piece of the chord times this piece of the chord, is equal to this piece of the chord times this piece of the chord. So this is basically just an algebra problem. So I'm going to write here, let's look at the first chord. We'll do this in blue, I guess. No, we'll do it in red. I got X plus 9 times X, or X times X plus 9, is equal to X plus 3 times X plus cuatro. On the left side, we're just going to distribute. So I have X squared plus 9X, and that's equal, now let's FOIL this out. I'm going to get X squared plus 4X plus 3X plus 12. Let's simp. I get X squared plus 9X is equal to X squared plus 7X plus 12. Now this isn't as bad as it looks. My X squareds are going to cancel. I'm going to subtract the 7X from both sides. So I'm going to get now, up here, I'll do it right up here, 2X is equal to 12, and X is equal to 6. Okay, next we got the secant tangent power theorem, and we proved this in class. It was a little bit odd, but we did prove this one in class as well. We now know that when we have a tangent and a secant, okay, the tangent piece squared times the outside, the exterior piece of the secant, times the entire secant segment, those products are going to be equal. So X squared is equal to Y times Y plus Z. So looking at this picture again, I got AB squared. That's equal to now this entire segment right here, which is BD, or DB, times just the outside segment, BC. So let's try this guy right here, circle P. Circle P, here's P. Circle P has a radius of 5. Find X. There's X. That looks like it's part of a tangent segment. This, of course, is a secant. This is a secant, so we're going to use the secant tangent power theorem. Let me get my pen out. I'll mark right here. There's point P. This circle has a radius of 5, which means this is 5, and this is also 5. So now I know that this total length right here is going to be 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is 15. So now I know using my secant tangent power theorem. X squared, that's my tangent part, x squared is equal to the outside part, that's this piece right here, 5, times my total secant segment, which was 15. So x squared is equal to 5 times 15, don't tell me, that's 75. X is equal to the square root of 75, which equals, very good, 5 root 3. Okay, so as we look at this guy right here, we're going to use our secant tangent power theorem. This piece right here, let me get my little pointer. This is a tangent piece. This, of course, is the secant piece. So we now know that we're going to do 6 squared is equal to 4 times 4 plus x. 4 plus x. So as I write that down, I got 6 squared is equal to 4 times 4 plus x. 6 squared, of course, is 36, and that's equal to 4 times 4 is 16 plus 4x. Subtract 16, subtract 16. 20 is equal to 4x. X is equal to 20 divided by 4, 5. All right, the secant power theorem. These pieces right here are both secants. They don't touch the circle at one point. They touch the circle at 2 points, 2 points each, 2 points a pop. These are secants. Okay, the secant power theorem says the outside part times the total part is equal to the outside part times the total part. So if I were to write that out, I'm going to get, and we'll do this in red, x times x plus w is equal to z, the outside part, times the total part, z plus y. So we can see now, once again, I got the outside part, x, is equal to the total part, x plus w, is equal to z, the outside part, times the total part, z plus y. So looky right here, we got, again, BC, it's the outside part of my secant, times the total part, AC, is equal to the outside part, DC, times the total part, EC. So in this piece right here, 4 times x plus 4 is equal to 6 times 6 plus 9. So to find x, I'm going to write that out. I'm going to have 4 times x plus 4 is equal to 6 times 6 plus 9, which is 15. All right, distribute my 4. I get 4x plus 4 is 4 times 4 is 16, and that's equal to 6 times 15, which don't tell me that's 90. Subtract the 16 from both sides. I'm now going to go up here. I got 4x is equal to 90 minus 16, which is 74. Divide both sides by 4. X equals 74 divided by 4 is 37 over 2. Of course, does not come out even, so you can leave it as 37 halves, or you can change that to 18 and a half. 12 and a third. All right, why don't you guys try this one real quick? Give it a go, solve for x. Okay, you should have gotten x equals 12 and 1/3, or 37 thirds. You have 4 times 4 plus 8 is equal to 3 times 3 plus x. Well, 4 plus 8 is 12. 4 times 12 is 48. Distribute my 3 again. 9 plus 3x. That's equal to now, subtract the 9. 3x is equal to 37. Divide both sides by trace. X equals 37 thirds, or 12 and a third. All right, boys and girls, last one. Here we go. Solve for x right here. We're going to use our secant power theorem. Just so you know, KL, that says 2. That's a 2. JK is 12. JK, just kidding. JK is 12. KL is 2. LM is X. MN is 6. First 5 people to email me the correct answer for X get a bonus point on our next test or quiz. We'll see you, folks. Have a great day. And adios.